So I drove into work the other day, and on my way there, I had to go across one of the bridges. There's a lot of them. We got an entire whole host of bridges, which just means, yay, traffic jams. There's 3 roads getting out of the city, and you're not going to be able to get on any of them. Ha! Pittsburgh. If you don't want to leave, congratulations. You're the only one who gets what they want. But I was driving in, and getting ready to pass this guy who's going really slow in the oncoming lane. Actually, it's a one-way road, so it's literally the only lane. Getting ready to pass him, and this guy going around. Okay, he's having a little trouble staying in the lane. Okay, just go get around him, I get halfway by him. It's like, holy fuck, man! Let me go back a step. In Pennsylvania, we have these absurdly tight regulations on what cars are supposed to be able to do. For example, they are supposed to be able to stay together on the road. Unlike this guy, who had gone to the idea of, I think there's so much damage to the side of my car at this point. I'm going to go and just skip on the duct tape and the saran wrap and all the good stuff. I'm not even going to bother boarding it over with like newspaper. I'm just going to let it sit there and hang all out. And I'm just looking at this car going, oh, okay, I'm just going to get to 3 lanes further over. I know there's only 2 lanes before I go off the bridge. I'm considering that a safety measure at this point. Yeah. Okay. 90 miles an hour for like a 10 minute, like just 10 feet? 10 feet, yeah, about 10 feet, 90. Got past him. Did not look back because I'm pretty sure the wind of my pussing had torn his door off. Not that he was very strong, but like I said, there wasn't much holding that on. Except maybe a loose concept of what a door is. It didn't just look like someone had racked into it. It looked like someone had decided to remodel a home, got lost, and took a sledgehammer to the car. Got a little bored halfway through, came back with a chainsaw for good measure, and decided to just like, that's fine. And of course, when they slap it, the entire window shatters. Yeah. More than a little freaky. Because like the rest of the car looks pretty nice. It's like really upscale, kind of. It still has that new car shine that you only get right off the dealership. And you lose that within 5 minutes. And then there's just this whole section of, oh my God. On the upside, though, he could literally park anywhere and nobody is going to steal shit from him. Because they're going to look at it, it's like, wow. Probably should like leave $1 for you, man. That's kind of rough. Got to work, though, safe and sound. No one apparently crashed into my car. Thank God for that. There's a lot of old drivers. It is a concern. Not that there's anything wrong with having an elderly driver. Yes, elderly driver. You'll know what I mean. And if you don't, you'll learn. Don't worry about it. When you run into these elderly drivers on the road, especially in PA, there's like, what would have made sense back when cars couldn't do 50? I know. Let's drive at 40 and get really scared whenever someone looks like they're about to use a turn signal. Not because they have anything wrong with turn signals. No, they don't even leave it on all the way. They just decide we need to go straight. Just go straight, just go straight, just go straight. We're going straight, we're going straight. We're doing it at 30 miles an hour on a 70-mile-an-hour highway, but nah, these whippersnappers are going too fast. I can't even see them. One of them tried to roll down his window to cuss me out. I only know this because I'm pretty sure I heard the guy behind him slam on his brakes when the guy slowed down to roll his window down. Yeah. I'm not bitter ever since one guy tried to run me off a bridge. No. Oh, but yeah, I got to work and everything's going good. The building hadn't burned down. I am a fan of that. I'm a security guard. That is literally the one thing I am most concerned about. Is the building on fire? No? Good day. Yeah. But one of my co-workers was complaining about how their neighbor was stealing all their stuff from the doorstep. So they had to send everything to the museum. But it doesn't really help my co-worker who wants to get rid of their neighbor who's stealing their stuff. So I came up with this obviously good way, because I come up with the greatest ideas. I know someone's laughing at that idea. That wasn't a joke. That was... Shut up. It's kind of obvious, though, when you think about it. If they're stealing your stuff, just go online and buy the biggest granny panties you can. And not just the bad ones. Like, go to the company that is really shady. It's like, hey, dude, you want some granny panties? I think we got some. Yeah, you just pick them up and, yeah, we'll even send you them pre-stained. Like, you want to go to that kind of place. You want to go to the place, it's just dirty. You don't want it to arrive. You kind of hope it gets lost in the mail type thing. Send it to your house. When your neighbor picks it up, and they're going like, hey, what kind of stuff do we get this time? Oh, I think they used to be blue. It works every time. Not saying that the people below me have done that. So as the day went on, we just kept talking, BSing. It's like, what are you going to do? You're literally trapped in a small room for hours staring at cameras. You're going to talk. One of the things they came up was that they just came back from vacation. It's like, dude, yeah, I just went to the coast, but we had to, swing through New York. It was so bad. It's like, I got out, parked the car, in that order. It wasn't moving much more. Got out, parked, went to get a bite to eat, grabbed a drink, came back. Ooh, wow, I missed 5 feet. That guy's behind me. I think he was also taking a nap, so I couldn't really tell. Got up, went on. And this is where the story's like, okay, I get this. I get where you're going, dude. Makes sense. I've driven through New York. It is objectively shit. To all you New York drivers out there, oh, you poor bastards. Oh, I shudder to think of it. See, this is me shuddering. But what came next, what he said next, was abjectly terrifying. And I just like it, dude, stop. Just stop before you just say something you will regret any more than you already have. What he said was, it got better when I went into New Jersey. And as a matter of principle, you don't let friends say that and be serious. It just the words coming out of my mouth, they feel wrong. It's like, it got better in New Jersey. It's the thing you never say. It is the punchline to a mafia joke. It is literally the thing you say when you're trying to give someone an indication that you have been kidnapped and there is a gun to your head. There is no good answer for that. And for everyone here who's watching that from New Jersey, you agree, don't you? Yeah, I am so sorry. For you, not me. I completely agree with what I say. All the time, because I say the best things. And if you believe that. Yeah. Got home later that night, though, and I gotta say, started to realize I'm getting older. Because it was a Friday night, and it was about 10 at night, maybe 11 at night. I was like, oh, wow, dude. Oh, I got the entire night ahead of me. I don't have to be working in the morning. I got everything I could possibly do. So I went inside, I made a cup of tea, and I fell asleep before it was even done. Oh, God. Remember when you used to be interesting? I don't. Because for me, that is a fascinating night for me. I'm going like, oh my God, I got a cup of tea, and it's mint tea. No one should be that happy about that. That is literally freaky. I like it. I don't know why. Apparently, I'm just a freak. Who'd have thought? Anyone who's watched my channel before, I realize, yeah, that would apparently count. Doug, I know you're laughing. Yeah. It wasn't too bad, though. I got up the next day, it's like, day off. A nice, rousing sleeping until 7 in the morning. I don't know why I wake up that early. I really don't know why. I need help. Seriously, why do I keep waking up there? It's like, wow, I don't have to be up that early. I don't work in the mornings. I never have to be up that early. I wake up at 7 every morning. What is wrong with me? It's like, I could sleep till 10. I could have done that in high school. I could have done that in college. I graduated a year ago, and I was like, oh, why do I feel like I need to be a productive adult? I don't want to adult today. I even have an excuse not to adult. Why are you making me, body? Yeah. So eventually I just decided to say, yeah, screw it. Went out and tried to adult. And by that, I mean I went out and bought a new phone. Didn't mean to. Really didn't mean to. It was probably a massive mistake. And by that, I mean I made a massive mistake. Yeah. But at the time, I was like, okay, I got this phone. I mean, it only dies half the time. The battery still lasts an hour. Okay, maybe it wasn't so much of a mistake now that I think about it. I really didn't need a new one. It's like, okay, the battery died every half hour. It was practically a landline at that point. Actually, now the more I think about it, no, it wasn't a mistake. It was definitely the right choice. Huh. Things I don't usually say about my decisions. The more you know. But I got in, I got this phone. It's like this really fancy old kind of I, Sam Jesus phony thingy. It's like eyes free. Like it unlocks with your breath. It's like crazy stuff at this point. I don't even know how to follow half of it. But what I noticed was like, wow, it's waterproof. That's cool. Speaking to the guy who would never actually do that, it's like, what am I going to do? Try and record video with underwater? Please don't tell me someone's actually tried that. Please don't tell me someone's actually tried that. It seems like the kind of thing someone would try to do. It's like, woo, wow, look at those turtles down there. You could see it happening too, can't you? Or it's like they're in the bathtub going, you would be really great right now? Dropping my phone into the tub. Bloop. They would actually get shocked, I know, because it's not a toaster. Unless it was some of the old phones, because I'll be honest, they look like they could do some damage. Mostly because if you dropped it on yourself, it would crush you. Not the electricity, but you know what I mean. But what I don't get, though, is when I went to get the phone, and the lady at the counter was like, wow, thanks for getting our top-of-the-line phone with all the doohickeys and doodads and boobobs. I don't even know what these are, but I'm going to keep saying, like, they're really important, and maybe you'll believe it. And I'm like, well, keep on going, because I sound like I know what I'm talking about, as long as I agree with you. Halfway into it, though, I noticed you're saying something. Insurance plan, okay. Water damage. Wait a moment. Didn't you just say that this phone was waterproof? Yes. And doesn't that mean it shouldn't get water damage? Yes. Then why are you trying to sell me insurance specifically for waterproofing at... Oh, that's a lot of zeros. Yes. Do you say anything but yes? No. Fuck you! I've gone back and forth with this lady for maybe 5 minutes, like, why are you trying to sell me this? And it's not like it's a basic thing. Having talked to her, she realizes, or at least I realize, that she thinks this is something very important. All phones need to be waterproof insured, which would make sense if I dropped it in a lake and lost it, but at that point, that's not water damage. That's dropping it into a lake and having lost it. Actually, that happened to my dad once. Not that I knocked it out of his hand or anything. No, I wasn't grounded for years because of that. Okay, repressing, and repressed. Yeah, I just don't get it, though. Why would you do that? It's literally the dumbest thing in the world. Why would you go out and get this fancy high-tech phone and drop it in a lake? And then get some waterproofing damage that will apparently cover it by not covering it. And at some point, it's like, you know what? I don't think you know what you're talking about. Yes? Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this, don't forget to leave a like down below, and hit that share button, because I'll try and do more of them then, see what happens. Just my thoughts on things. I'm sure they're pretty screwed up. And again, thanks for watching. Later.
And now for something completely different.
Diabetes.